Hello Palia friends, in today's video we are going to talk about Flowtrees and Flowgroves and I hope you enjoy it. There's stuff like Flowtrees in the game. Those are trees that have like a purple color, and when you hit them they get health back. And it's common sense to call out those Flowtrees. Like here someone said Flowtree left from the library, and that's where I went for that cut. So if you see one of those trees, it's common sense to call them out in English. They are called Flowtrees. You'll wait a little bit till everyone who wrote "on my way" is basically at the tree, and when you can like confirm that everyone is there, you shop it. I'm doing this video in streamer mode, so the names of the persons aren't shown, but normally you see the names of the persons above the heads. That's just cause I don't want to have anyone in here with their in-game nick, right? It's just a showcase for you with how it works. And this Flowtree was a nice showcase for another thing. I mean, we called it out and we all hit the tree and it regenerated. And the reason why we did it is because everyone who hits that tree basically got the loot. So I got that flow-infused wood, and everyone who hits the tree and picked up the loot also got the flow-infused wood. Which means if you mine together with a friend, if you hunt together with a friend and stuff like that, everyone who got a hit in got the loot. That's very important to know. Yeah, and now we need to talk about Flowgroves. Flowgroves are an important part of foraging. And every time in Bahari, at midnight, there spawns a Flowgrove, and you get like a sound, and you can, if you can hear that sound, you can say if it's to the right or the left, or at least get the general location of it. That's why we are going to be quiet and listen to the sound when it's like midnight right now, because we are very close. That sounded like Stature Garden. And there's one special thing about Flowgroves: they can either have a magic huntable creature in it, or an epic magical bug. So it's basically every creature that you have, like Magic Shopper, Magic Zaunok, or Magic Mujin, or it can be a beetle, a fairy mantis, a rainbow, or a dragonfly. Let's make it like this. Camera off. Like those four can spawn. And we are going to check out if we are lucky and see like a bug right here. You see there's like the beetle. And we are going to catch that one right now. And that's the ancient ember beetle. It can have up to like 10 Flowtrees, and it's common sense to call them out, because Flowtrees are a very rare resource. So it's generally like, I just said North Stature, which is like here. Just see which landmarks are kind of close to it and try to call it out. Like either write glow for Flowtrees at like the position it's at. And then the people will come. You'll wait like about till like 2 AM or 2:30 AM, which is about 4 to 5 minutes after the grove spawned, and then you are going to cut all of them down. Make sure to always just hit like the trees once, and in case of the smaller ones, let it regenerate if someone hit it, right? Cause they don't take much. They take like about 2 hits. And they are kind of down, so be careful about those and don't hit them together. Sometimes there's even one-hit trees, and there's like better spots for the Flowgroves and word spots. So sometimes you might get unlucky. There's a spot in Fluted Fortress that has just 2 trees, but it's still like an event that people count on together that flow would. So just be a nice person and call it out, right? That's what you expect of people as well, right? So they help you if they call it out, and you help them. That's the way it should work in a nice and friendly and welcoming community. And if you are kind of lucky with like those epic bugs, you might even get a start ancient beetle in here, or start dragonfly. You can get a start fairy mantis, or even at nighttime a start rainbow butterfly. So that's a very nice way. And even if it's like a huntable, I think it gives it a nice touch, right? Like it spawns like a creature that's attracted to flow, and the tier 3 animals are like infused with flows and have magical abilities, and it seems like it's kind of the same for the bugs. They are attracted to flow, so that's a nice addition to the growths in my eyes. I like it that they put it in. And yeah, now we are just like waiting around for people to come. As you can see, I see the names, and you can always check the people who wrote on my way or coming if they are here. Like we have Happy Kraken here, said it's coming. Fiona Ribbit is here, said on my way. Bat Falcon is here, said also on my way. And then you can ask anyone still coming for growth. Cause if you see everyone here, you just ask naturally, right? Some people don't see the need to write, but I think it's important to write that on my way as a feedback. So the person who called it out, or the person who are at the grove, know when everyone arrives. Cause that saves lifetime. You don't want to wait like 6 minutes for no one who's coming, right? And now I'm just going to call out, guess we can shop at 2 AM if no one writes anything. I know I wrote an S, I just missed it, it's a C, but yeah. I think we got everyone, yeah. Like we got everyone, we are just going to cut it down. And the nice thing is like everyone who hits the trees at least once gets like the loot, so that's very nice in my eyes. So we are all gathering flowwood together, which is otherwise only available in fresh servers, or when you farm in a big group and you hit a lot of trees and they have a chance to respawn as Flowtrees. That's the two cases where you can get flowwood easier. And at the end I'll just say to you all, cause of course I'm thankful for everyone being patient, no one coming and killing the trees before the other people arrived. They were all like very nice people, used to this, and I'm very happy that the community is that nice in that sense. And there's something that I want to discuss, cause I just had this happen to me today, since there was like a hotfix, and if there's a hotfix or a patch and that takes the server down, after that you have fresh server. Fresh server are like untouched server and all around the map. There's a certain percentage chance for trees to be flow trees, right? Like all the trees spawn on a fresh server from new, and then there's many flow trees around. I got like 72 flowwood out of that one, so it was a pretty good one. But there's something that I didn't tell you about that you need to consider when you are on a fresh server. Like it's different from everything else, right? Since there's so many flow trees all around the map. There's many people coming into the server. You might not get that many together to make like a round. So what you can do is you call it out to the server fast that you think it's the fresh server, and if someone wants to run together with you, you call out your friends that are online, you call out to your community and try to gather like the most people you can do, but in I guess a little bit of a short time. Like I mostly try to get them together in like a max of 2 real life minutes, cause if you raid too long, there's stuff that can happen. I got another fresh server today and I didn't have anyone running with me, and then when my friend arrived on the second server that I got today, 2 people came running towards us, and those 2 people were probably playing private, right? And they got like I guess 80% of the Flowtrees on that side, and they didn't call anything out. So they were just doing it without communication, and that's what can happen to you. There's many people, of course, joining the server, many people running around at different kinds of places, and not everyone is writing in chat, so there's always a risk of you meeting those kind of people. That's why it can be kind of chaotic as well. If you join that server and you have like maybe 5 or 6 people calling out Flowtrees, no one does want to give up the Flowtree, and it would be like wiser to group up and run like a little round as a group, but no one wants to make that kind of move, right? That can happen with rare resources all the time, so these are like a few things that can happen, and you need to really think about what you need to do in these kind of situations. How long is the time span that you want to raid before you start moving at the group? How long will you wait for one person when you know it's a fresh server? Cause if you wait too long, like I said, it can happen that maybe two egoistical people get all the loot and you didn't get that much, and then you might feel sad at the end. So be sure to find like a good mix in the middle of being like friendly with the server, your friends, and the community in general, and when to start like your run before you go out empty with nothing at all. And that's just like a special case, right? In terms of Flowgroves, I tend to rate to like 2 a.m. or even 2:30 a.m., which is 4 to 5 real life minutes, since the Flowgrove is like a fixed event, but new servers in comparison are like a totally random event. They are just kind of fixed after a patch, right? Since there's fresh maps all the way, since no one was in Bahari when the server was down. Yeah. That's what I wanted to say, like, as a closer to the video, cause I encountered that today and I thought it might be worth talking about, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Palia videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I wish you all a nice day and have a nice Christmas soon, so see you around. Bye bye!